No matter how much money you make, good financial habits are essential for building wealth and achieving financial success. However, certain bad money habits can be detrimental to your financial health and leave you struggling to make ends meet. In this video, we will be discussing 9 such habits that can eat away at your hard-earned money and keep you poor. But don't worry, we'll also provide tips on how to overcome them and take control of your finances. However, before we begin our video, we would greatly appreciate it if you would subscribe to our YouTube channel and also press the bell icon. Let's get started. Number 1. Not having and sticking to a budget. One of the most common bad money habits is not having a budget. Regardless of how much you earn, having a realistic and well-planned budget is crucial for financial success. Without a budget, it's easy to overspend on impulse purchases and end up wondering where all your money went at the end of the month. To avoid this, create a budget that accounts for all your expenses and stick to it. This will help you keep track of your spending, make necessary adjustments, and ensure that you have enough money left over to save and invest. Number 2. Relying too heavily on credit. Relying on credit cards and payday loans is an easy way to fall into the trap of overspending and accumulating debt. If you need to rely on credit to buy something, you likely can't afford it. Credit card debt is one of the most expensive bad money habits you can have, with high interest rates making it almost impossible to pay off. Additionally, high balances on your credit card, especially if you miss a payment, can damage your credit score. Number 3. Not keeping record of your money. Keeping track of your finances is crucial for financial success. If you don't know where your money is going or how much you need to pay for bills, it's impossible to stay on top of your finances. Many people are aware of their major expenditures, but smaller ones can slip through the cracks and eat away at your finances. By keeping a record of your finances and writing down how much you need to pay and to whom, you can budget for the rest. Number 4. Prioritizing the wrong things. Saving money and building wealth requires some sacrifices. To achieve your financial goals, you may need to cut back on unnecessary expenses. For instance, making coffee at home instead of buying it every day can save you a fortune in the long run. It's essential to be clear about your priorities and regularly review them to make sure they align with your financial goals. Number 5. Ignoring your debt. Ignoring your debt is one of the worst things you can do for your finances. When financial problems become overwhelming, many people stick their heads in the sand and ignore them, making the situation worse. It's crucial to consolidate your debt and pay off a reasonable amount regularly to avoid a debt spiral that could leave you with nothing. Getting on top of your debt before it gets on top of you is the only way to avoid losing it all. Number 6. Spending more as your income increases. It's tempting to increase your spending when your income increases, but constantly raising your budget and expenses can be a recipe for financial disaster. Even if your income has risen, you need to keep your expenses and spending at a constant level while looking for ways to increase your income or gain a passive income to help boost your overall wealth. Number 7. Not putting money into savings. One of the biggest differences between poor people and self-made millionaires is that the latter make a habit of saving regularly. Whether you're saving for a rainy day, retirement, or a big-ticket item, it's essential to start saving today. After setting a budget and tracking your spending each month, you should start putting money away each month towards an emergency fund. Most financial experts recommend saving between 3 and 6 months worth of expenses in an emergency fund to fall back on in case of unexpected expenses. Number 8. Not investing. Saving money is one thing, but if you don't invest it, it won't go very far. Many self-made millionaires started out poor and saved a portion of their income. They then invested their savings, as well as the investment income generated by their savings. After many years, their savings and investments compounded, eventually turning them into self-made millionaires. To grow your money and build real wealth, you need to start investing. Number 9. Living beyond your means. Living beyond your means is one of the most common bad money habits. If you're spending more than you earn, you're immediately putting your finances at risk by increasing debt and not having enough for bills or savings. To avoid this, work out a budget and put money for bills and general living costs aside before considering other expenses. Avoid living paycheck to paycheck, relying on credit, exceeding your budget, and buying impulsively or daily to save money. It's important to live within your means and avoid overspending. By doing so, you'll have enough money left over for savings and investment. Remember, it's never too late to start building good money habits, so start today. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and join our community of financially saving individuals.